Bitcoin, this isn't just another financial trend. It's a movement. It's a revolution. But for many, it's also a question mark. Should I buy? Is it too late? What if I lose everything? These are the doubts that cloud your judgment and stop you from making a potentially life-changing decision. Today, we'll strip away the confusion, debunk the myths, and arm you with the clarity you need to make a confident decision about Bitcoin. If you've ever hesitated or overthought whether Bitcoin is right for you, this is the video you've been waiting for. And make sure to stick around until the end, because your next step in understanding the crypto market lies in our follow-up video, The Power of XRP versus Bitcoin. Let's dive in. What is Bitcoin and why should you care? First things first, what exactly is Bitcoin? On the surface, Bitcoin is digital money. But dig deeper and it's so much more. Bitcoin was created in 2009 by an anonymous figure or group known as Satoshi Nakamoto. Its purpose? To decentralize money. Think about it, our current financial system is controlled by governments and banks. They decide the value of your money, how you can spend it, and even who gets access to it. Bitcoin flips this system on its head. It's decentralized, meaning no single authority controls it. Instead, it runs on a technology called blockchain, a transparent and tamper-proof ledger maintained by a global network of computers. But why should you care? Because Bitcoin represents freedom. Freedom from inflation eating away at your savings. Freedom from restrictions on how you use your money. And freedom from the risk of governments devaluing your wealth through excessive printing of money. The psychology of overthinking Bitcoin. Let's talk about what's holding you back. You're not alone. Many people hesitate to buy Bitcoin. And the reasons are strikingly similar. Fear of losing money. Not understanding how it works. Believing it's too late to invest. But here's the truth. Overthinking is the enemy of progress. Imagine if people had overthought buying Amazon stock in 2000. Back then, Amazon was volatile, unproven, and doubted by the masses. Today, it's one of the biggest companies in the world. Overthinking Bitcoin often stems from a lack of knowledge or a fear of regret. The antidote? Education and action. When you understand Bitcoin, it stops being scary and starts being exciting. Debunking Bitcoin myths. It's time to separate fact from fiction. Myth 1, Bitcoin is a scam. Wrong. Bitcoin is not a scam. It's a revolutionary technology. Scams exist around Bitcoin, but the same could be said for email in the early days of the internet. The technology itself is legitimate and transformative. Myth 2, Bitcoin is too risky. Every investment has risks, but Bitcoin's risk is often misunderstood. This price volatility is a feature of a growing market, not a flaw. Myth 3, Bitcoin is bad for the environment. While Bitcoin's energy use is high, the push towards renewable energy in mining is rapidly addressing this issue. The value of Bitcoin. What gives Bitcoin value? After all, it's not physical like gold or backed by a government like fiat money. Its value comes from several factors. Scarcity. There will only ever be 21 million Bitcoins. This limited supply makes it resistant to inflation. Utility. Bitcoin is a borderless, censorship-resistant currency. Trust. Bitcoin's decentralized network and blockchain technology create transparency and security. Think of Bitcoin as digital gold. It's a store of value that thrives in uncertain times, offering a hedge against traditional financial systems. Understanding Bitcoin's volatility. Yes, Bitcoin's price can swing wildly, but let's put this into perspective. Early tech stocks like Amazon and Tesla were also highly volatile. Today, they're pillars of the global economy. Volatility is the price you pay for potential growth. And history shows that Bitcoin's long-term trajectory has been upward, despite short-term fluctuations. The power of dollar-cost averaging. If the thought of buying Bitcoin at the wrong time scares you, there's a simple solution: dollar-cost averaging. This strategy involves buying a fixed amount of Bitcoin at regular intervals, regardless of the price. Why does this work? It removes the stress of timing the market. It averages out your purchase cost over time. It builds a disciplined, long-term investment habit. How to buy Bitcoin safely. Now that you're ready to take the plunge, Let's talk about how to buy Bitcoin safely. Choose a reputable exchange. Coinbase, Binance, or Kraken are good options. Secure your assets. Use a hardware wallet like Ledger or Trezor to store your Bitcoin. Start small. Buy a small amount to familiarize yourself with the process. The future of Bitcoin. Bitcoin is more than an investment. It's a revolution in how we think about money. As governments and institutions increasingly adopt Bitcoin, its potential only grows. Imagine being part of the early stages of the internet. That's where Bitcoin is today. The question isn't, should I buy Bitcoin? It's, can I afford not to? The next step in your journey. Congratulations, you've just taken a huge step toward understanding Bitcoin. But don't stop here. Your next step is crucial. Watch our follow-up video, The Power of XRP versus Bitcoin, where we dive into the rivalry between two of the most talked about cryptocurrencies. Which one is better for your portfolio? Find out now. Click here, and let's keep building your crypto knowledge.